Hey everybody, Dashman here, and welcome to our first look at Dead Cells. This is a Metroidvania style exploration combat platformer, it's a bit of a mouthful, with procedurally generated dungeons and Souls-like combat. And those things together are exactly what I've been looking for my entire life. So it just launched into early access on May 10th, which at this point is yesterday. So let's just jump in, and I've played maybe 90 minutes of this so far, and so I really like what I'm seeing. So first of all, let's get it out of the way. Yes, it's pixel art, but look at it though. It is utterly beautiful. Now, pixel art, I think, can be, there's a lot of it around. So the fact that it looks so good is definitely awesome. The lighting effects are fantastic, and I like the fact that you can interact with like just random bits in the background. I don't know if that's going to be useful later, but I think it's awesome. So the story goes: you start off, you've been decapitated in this dungeon, but you have been brought back to life by a pile of green ooze, or the cells from the game title. And that's basically how they get around this respawning procedurally generated nonsense. So it's good, it's pretty straightforward. So let's jump into the actual proper game and see what happens. First of all, because they pitch, because it's early access, he's not finished yet, he doesn't give you any information. They pitch Souls-like combat, which means you need to have your controls on point, and I can say that they definitely do. Oops. The only un-Souls-like thing that I've found so far is that it's kind of difficult to get killed by random mobs like these ones. You know, in Bloodborne or Dark Souls or whatever, pretty much anything can kill you. It takes quite a few mistakes to be killed by one of these guys. Oops. That said, it's not entirely impossible. One thing I do like, and you can see the lighting effects that I was talking about as we go around the corners there, I love that. The dodge roll, you can do at any point, it'll interrupt anything, and you can do it in mid-air, which is really important, especially if you're as bad as I am at this. I was never any good at Dark Souls. Oh, come on, man! But the good thing is it always feels like it's your fault when something messes up. So, on your explorations you will come across these teleporters, and they do exactly what you expect. You can teleport from one to the other. And, there we go. Ooh, I got a secret while I was there. Don't kill me. Stop it! You are annoying me. I've not worked out these enemy paths yet. Oh, Frost Blast. Special ability, it will replace the bow, but as you've seen, I don't use the bow very well anyway, so let's... this door opens from somewhere else, okay. And there is the first part of our exploration. We need to find a switch, and we'll show you what the frost thing does. It freezes enemies, that is the switch. Another secret discovered, what's that? Just cash, okay. So you've probably seen so far, these, the enemies drop, come on. The enemies drop blue orbs, big blue orbs there. And those are cells, or souls, as another game that shall not be named might call them. And you can use them between runs to upgrade future abilities. This is the roguelike section of it, I guess. Let's get the Scroll of Power, which lets us upgrade one of our abilities. So we can increase our health, we can bump up our strength so we do more damage, or we can make it so that our special skills are more effective. I like going for the strength. Could be entirely wrong, especially this early in the game. I want to get creatures killed as quickly as I can. That is just gold. No! See, we're getting it now. I'm into the swing of this. So yeah, overall it's not as punishing as a Souls game would be, but it's still very, very easy to take damage, and you do get heals, and those can be upgraded as you go. We need to get rid of you. You have to go. You are really getting on my nerves. Oh, it's a good thing we didn't upgrade our skills, because this is going to do that right now. So I wonder... I don't know if that makes it slow creatures for longer, or if it makes them take damage, I don't know. Maybe it slows them down more. I only found out in my last run that you can do that from different platform height. Very, very useful. So there are also... there's our first teleport. Is there anything else down here? This goes deep, man. It goes deep. And we found a shop. So this dude is your shopkeeper, who sells stuff if you don't want to wait and pick it up later. I don't think we need anything like that right now. You're probably going to see me die at least once in this run through. We've only been going 5.5 minutes. So, no secrets there. This is the end of the level. Okay. That's fine. Get back up there. So let's teleport back. Oh, there's apparently a blood sword up here. The blood sword, I will happily take to replace this stupid rusty sword. Does less damage, but A, it looks much cooler, and B, it inflicts bleeding on enemies, and can't get enough of that. Here is one of the things that I have not discovered in this game yet. You get the ability to interact with things in the environment like this. I can rub this thing. It doesn't seem to do anything. I can keep doing that all day. Like, I can do this all day. I don't know if it's doing anything. I don't think it does anything. Or maybe it's just something that I've not unlocked yet. That is one of the things that I love about this kind of genre of game. So we'll go at the end of the level, and we'll show you what those cells that we've been collecting do. So enter the Promenade of the Condemned. Now, I've never been further than the Promenade of the Condemned, and that should say a lot about the difficulty. But at the end, I'm assuming at the end of every level you get one of these things. And this dude is essentially a shopkeeper, but you get to spend your souls to unlock whatever you like here. So, improved damage for the weapons that you can pick up, things like that. Very, very useful. Improving your healing potion, which is probably going to be very important. And the ability to retain some of your money when you respawn. I also like the fact that you can hide everything that you can't, that you've not unlocked yet. That is a very useful feature, and I approve 100%. Magnetic grenade, that could be cool in the future too. So I assume that unlocks magnetic grenades for future runs, because I've not seen that yet. I've seen the ice grenades, I've not seen the flashbangs or the magnetic grenades. But again, I don't know how much more stuff there will be added here, and obviously you can look at them. That's everything. This is generic actiony stuff, or just your weapons and your skills. But the ability to hide everything that's not available to you is my favourite thing right now. So let's spend all of our cells. It won't let you progress while you still have some. This door won't open until you've spent them all. So that kind of encourages you to progress. And then you get to heal as well. This will heal you. And the animation and the lighting effects, I cannot state enough how much I love them. And that's really it. This section here, the end of that level, is very much like Rogue Legacy. So even if you suck as badly as I can, you can keep replaying and eventually you'll unlock some new stuff that will hopefully help you. So this part, and we'll see how well our roll's gone this time, because obviously we're in the hands of RNGesus here. And we'll see how well I get on. We've not come across any elite enemies yet. I thought I'd made it this time. You get these time locked doors, and so far I've not managed to get through one. So that one locked 3.5 minutes ago, and I don't know what you get if you get through them. I don't know if there's alternative paths or items or what. It's like boss rush in The Binding of Isaac. Great stuff. I love. Again, I'm really enjoying all the cool discovery stuff that this has got going on. So many teleporters right next to each other. And oh, skill increase for 1200 gold. Sure, I think it's worth it. And we'll bump up our weapon strength again. Level 3 weapon damage. I don't know what the maximum levels are for these things, because again, when you're talking roguelike games, oh, get away! He moves fast. When you're talking roguelike games, we'll bump up our health. It's quite a substantial increase, actually. When you're talking roguelike games, it is very easy to, you know, it can take hundreds of hours to uncover everything, and that's awesome. Get away! Oh, that's it. So, I don't know if you saw this at the edge of the screen. There is an elite enemy here. I have never managed to beat an elite enemy, so I guess we're gonna try it now. These are basically just strong versions of regular enemies, but they consistently kick my... Look how much damage I've done. And he's just a regular dude. Oh, so this is where it gets... This is where the real Dark Souls begins. Oh no, 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 no! Get away! So basically he's all of those guys. Oh, this is so unfair! So unfair, run away! Come on! I wanna kill him on camera! Yes! Ah, it's my first elite kill and I feel great about it. So I got an ice amulet. It reduces damage taken by 10% and drops a bomb when I roll. That could be cool. So obviously I definitely want to equip that. That's awesome. Oh, I feel so pleased with myself. That puts a bit more pressure on me now, of course. Oh, I'm hyperventilating. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game so far, and obviously if you like what you see, then it's definitely worth checking out. I'm obviously wary when it comes to early access stuff, because you never really know what development path is going to be. You know, they could suddenly change the graphical style. I mean, it's not very likely at this point. They've said it's going to be in early access for 8 to 12 months. I think that's what the Steam page says. But really, I'm hoping that's just adding more content, because right now everything feels fantastic. It feels and looks great. I'm really enjoying everything about it, and I'm just that effect, man. And this, like, what does this do? That's the same pile of ooze that is keeping us alive, effectively. You get that in the intro. And yeah, I can tickle it. Let's tickle it. Ooh, yeah. Does it do anything? I don't know. Do I care? Not really. Hey, did that... Oh, it was me rolling that made that explode. Okay. I'm now further than I have ever been, which is simultaneously exciting and terrifying. Oh, you don't take fall damage, apparently. It dazes you for a couple seconds. You get a spinning head thing going on if you fall from too great a height. But if you press down and jump when you fall, you do a smashing attack, which seems to negate any of that. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Not happy. Oh, shit. We are definitely done now. Ah, there we go. We died. I knew that was going to happen eventually. We can't do two. I don't have a heal. I don't have any healing. And that's why I think that second charge healing thing will be... I think that second charge healing will be so effective. So there's our green cells resurrecting our corpse. And as you can see in this run, I have already unlocked the ability to retain 25% of my gold when I get reborn. And to be honest, I think that's everything that I was planning on showing you. It's going to be a really short video compared to usual, but I can't really say any more. I guess I'll do a quick run and show you what the shield does. Maybe. Yeah, this dude, I mentioned before, he doesn't do anything right now. He's going to presumably have stats and stuff in the future. That's a good example of the fall damage that I was talking about. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Dead Cells so far. And at the risk of being told that I'm a corporate shill again for liking the game so much this quickly, I actually bought this. I had to pay for it, and I regret nothing. I regret nothing. I will obviously put a Steam link in the description for anyone who wants to check it out. But yeah, I think. Oh no. Let's show what the shield does. I can bounce these shots back at him. Well, the only thing I would like to see change actually, if you bounce his shots back, it doesn't do any damage to him. I would like to see that changed. So that, ooh, what does that do? A flashbang, eh? So it's kind of like the freeze ray. Alright, let's show you the electric whip. This is just throwing things at me to keep me playing. The electric whip, we're getting our Simon Belmont on now. Good range on that. See, this kind of thing is where I think you can probably come in and customize your own build quite a lot. The whip is good. I mean, it doesn't really have any advantages over any of the other weapons that I can see. You still can't hit those guys from the front. And of course, because I can only really get this far, because I suck at video games and I'm, I guess, an old man now, it's difficult to tell. I mentioned back at the start that they say there's 11 levels and 20 monsters in the game right now, and of course we've seen them a few times now. But is that just because I suck? It's kind of hard to tell. What does this do? What does it do? So there's a room up here which I think procedural generation has just stopped me being able to get to, which happens a lot. It's part of the genre, and I don't think it can probably be avoided. But again, early access, they might be able to sort that out. Oh, we didn't see this in the last one. Open a chest, zooms in, get a better shield. Sure, we'll replace our good old weapon shield. I don't really want to stop playing it, but the video is over. I need to admit it. So yes, this is Dead Cells. As I said, I'll put a Steam link in the description. How do I get out of this level? I'm lost. Teleport me down, I guess. Had I shown you the teleports already? I don't know. I'm too busy enjoying the game, man. Suck on that. Ooh. The whip does automatically seek out enemies. Stop drawing out the video, Paul. Just end it. We're officially done. I've spoken about everything. I am tempted to do a Let's Play series on this. Maybe not right now, just because I am too bad at the game. But Maybe in the future, maybe I'll give it a couple months and see what happens. Because so far, I am, unless you maybe didn't get that, I was maybe being a bit too subtle. I am loving it. Dead Cells, ladies and gents. So, if you have enjoyed this video, please think about dropping a like or leaving me a comment, because it's always great to have the support and it does all help. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But until next time, thanks for watching.